Guys, today we are going to be doing the factoring of sum and difference of cubes. Alright, so you're going to need your notebook, you're going to need your pen, and your pencil, okay, and you're also going to need this worksheet, the factoring a sum and difference of cubes, which is handed out to you in class, but if you're watching this at home and you weren't in class, just go to kudasoftware.com and then type this in. Well, just type in factoring a sum and difference of cubes and CUDA software, and it should come up. Okay? All right. So, factoring sum difference of cubes. Okay. So, sorry. All right. So first of all, you know what factoring means. We know what sum means addition. We know that difference means subtraction. And then we know that cubes, let's write some examples. Okay, well, just like squares was like x squared, this is like x cubed. X to the 6, x to the what? 9. See, cubes are anything that's divisible by 3. Okay, and then now let's write some perfect cubes. There's 1, and then 2 cubed is 8, 3 cubed is 27, 4 cubed is 64, 5 cubed is 125, 6 cubed is 216, and that's about all I know. Okay, so if it's after that, you're going to have to grab your calculator. All right. So now we're going to write the formula. Okay, so back to pencil. All right, so the formula for it is, so if you have, there are two formulas. So there's a cubed minus b cubed, just like the difference one, okay, before. And this is going to equal a minus b, and then a squared plus ab plus b squared. Okay. All right, and then there's a cubed plus b cubed, and that's going to be a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. All right, now in our other color, we're going to write what this is. Okay, so this is the, well, I haven't done difference or sum. Okay, so we've got perfect cubes. Added or subtracted equals, okay, now on this side, be their cube root with the same sign. So cube root added, if added, and subtracted, so with the same addition or subtraction, with the same operation, times the square, their cube roots, and then the square. So squared cube roots multiplied opposite operation and then squared. So this one's a little bit harder, like in words. So the first, and this should say first squared and last squared. So this first squared, cube roots multiplied with opposite operation, and then last squared. Okay? All right, but here's how I really like to memorize it, is I just do these Mickey ears. So what I do is, let's do it, yeah, let's do it in pencil. So I write it as one formula. Well, so this, we'll just do this side. So let's just do the A minus B. So A minus B, because I know I do their cube roots with the same sign. Okay, see if it was minus, okay. And then I go, so I call it the Mickey ears. I do this, so that means A times itself, okay, which would be A squared, right? Then A times B, see? Then B squared. See how I did that? Okay, and then this goes opposite sign. Okay, and then this is always positive. All right, and then this one right here is same sign. Okay, now let's try some examples. So on the worksheet, you can do it on the worksheet. I'm going to write them in my notebook so that I don't have to tape this in. Okay, so I'm going to do, and in class today, I would like for you to do the odds. Okay, there are 23 of them. Okay, but I'm going to start off and I'm going to skip a few of them. So we're not doing the evens at all. I'm going to do number 1 and I'm going to skip and we're going to find some. So you're not going to have to do all the odds on your own. Okay? All right, so let's do example. Factor. Oops, I meant to write that in pencil. Oh well. Okay, number 1. X cubed plus 125. Okay. All right, so now this is 2 cubes that are perfect. So, because this is an x cubed and this is 125, which we listed up here. See, 125. Okay, so I'm going to just write over on the side, cube root of x cubed. I don't like it being up on the same line. Move that down. Of x cubed. Well, what's that? What times what makes x cubed? X. And then the cube root of 125. If you don't know it, you can put it in your calculator. There's a cube root button in your calculator. On the newer ones, the Inspires, it's like actually just on here. You just hit like second, it's over here somewhere. But anyway, you hit the 3. Actually, no, I think this one has it. You just hit math, and then there it is. See? Okay, and then 125. But I also knew that because I already listed it out up here. See? There's 125. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Anywho, so that's 5. And then now I'm going to write it. So now it goes the cube roots with the same operation. So this is going to be x, and then this is plus. I'm going to keep it. And then 5. Then the first squared. So that's x squared. See? With the same operation. Oh wait, so the first squared, then the cube roots multiplied with the opposite operation. So now I'm going to do the cube roots, so these two multiplied. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm kind of like doing the Mickey ears. This times itself is x squared, right? Then those times each other is x5 or 5x, but it says the opposite operation. So this is plus, so this is going to be minus. And then the last squared would be, times itself would be 25. So the first squared is x squared, and then times with the opposite operation, so minus 5x, and then the last one squared, 25. This one that comes out of a perfect cube will never factor, so you do not have to think about that anymore. But just make sure there are no more, okay? Oh, also I forgot to think about the GCF. I mean, I do it in my head, but I forgot to write that I did that. So we need to put that in. It's just 1. So moved on. Okay. All right. Let's do number 11. It is 8x cubed plus 27. Okay, 8's a perfect cube. It's in my list. 27's a perfect cube. And x cubed is a perfect cube because it's divisible by 3. All right, so I just do them over the side. So first of all, GCF. Between 8 and 27? No, because 8's all 2's, 27's all 3's, so there's no GCF besides 1. So move on. And now I do cube root of 8x cubed is 2x. Cube root of 27 is 1, 2, 3. Because 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. All right, and then I just put it together. So I do the same sign for the first one. So it would be 2x plus 3. Now, the first one times itself is 2x times 2x is 4x squared. Then multiply them, that's 2x times 3, which is 6x, but then I change the sign. These should be opposite signs, so minus 6x, and then 3 times 3 is 9, and that's always positive. Okay? And that's why I didn't write anything up here, but first squared is always positive. Last squared is always positive. So, okay. And then that is the answer. All right. Let's do number 13. Okay, GCF. Negative and a negative, so it's actually -1. So put that -1 out in front, and then I'm going to get a cubed plus 8. Okay, so now I'm going to write my negative, and then I'm going to, no, -1, and then I'm going to factor this. Oops, I don't know what I'm doing. So factor this. So the cube root of a cubed is a, and the cube root of 8 is 2. So then I get a plus 2, a squared, minus 2a plus 4. And that's it. Okay, we're gonna, let's do, I didn't do any subtraction ones. So I don't want to do too many of them. Don't forget about GCFs. Let me do one subtraction one. I'm going to do an even one though, because I think you need to be able to do the rest of them. So I'm going to do number 22. Okay,